Flying machines are the next big trend in art. They are really taking off. So this week, in honor of Da Vinci, we are going to be building flying machines. Just like this. Let's take a look at our supplies. We're going to need some paper. The thicker and more heavy duty, the better. It's going to need to be really rigid to hold its shape. You're going to need something to draw with. I'm going to be using a number 2 pencil, but you could use crayons, markers, anything you've got. You're going to need some sort of straight edge. I'll be using a ruler, but you could use another sheet of paper. You could use some junk mail, anything you have on hand. You're going to need some skizzers, also known as scissors to normal people. You're going to probably want something to color with. I'll be using some markers, but you could use crayons, you could use colored pencils, whatever you have. And you're going to need some sort of weight. I'm going to be using a paper clip, but if you don't have paper clips, that's okay. You could use a coin or a button. You're just going to tape it to the bottom of your flying machine. It's just going to add a little extra weight so it flies better. Once you get all your supplies, we can get started. Okay, so the first step in making our paper flying machine is to lay out where everything's going to be. So we're going to need a pencil and our straight edge. Probably going to need to use a ruler. We're going to lay out where the body of this thing is going to be first. It's going to be about 2 inches wide, which kind of ends up being about 3 fingers wide, like this. So measure out 2 inches on your ruler, or use 3 fingers to find your width. That's about 2 inches right there. Right there. And if you see, that's about 3 inches. Right where that mark is. So we're going to make a line right there. Like that. That's going to be the body of our helicopter. And then we need to make a line down the middle to about 1/3 of the way down. I'm using an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, so it's probably going to be about 2.5 to 3 inches. Again, maybe 3 fingers worth. 4 if you're feeling like you want really long wings. So we'll put a line down the middle here. I'm going to go about 3 inches. Right about there. It's a 3-inch line. Not quite in the middle, but we'll fix that when we cut it. We're also going to need 2 lines coming in from the sides so that we can weight the bottom. So we're going to come down about 2 fingers, which ends up being about 1.5 inches if you're measuring. To right about here, somewhere in this region. Just past the halfway point on this strip of paper. And we're going to make a short line that comes in not quite all the way to the middle. Another one comes in not quite all the way to the middle. So we should have something like this. We have the long line that we're going to cut to make the body of our helicopter. We've got a medium-sized line that we're going to cut to make the wings. And we've got 2 short little lines we're going to cut to make the weighted bottom. So let's get our scissors and we'll cut those pieces out. There we go. There's the body of our helicopter. Our flying machine. We're going to make a short little snip right here. Make a short little snip on the other side. And we're going to cut this line up the middle for the wings. Just like that. Alright. So when you get to this point, this will probably be a good time to decorate it if you want it to look really fancy. So, I'm probably going to do something very simple. Maybe just make some hot rod flames on my wings. You know, because that makes it go faster, right? Maybe put a little red in the middle. Just to make it extra fiery. You guys could decorate yours however you want. Lots of different ways you could go. Alright. So now that we have it all decorated, next step is to fold this thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this side, we're going to fold it towards the middle, just like this. Then we're going to take the other side, we're going to fold it towards the middle, going the other way, just like this. We're going to take the bottom, and we're going to fold the very tip of it up and over, just like this, just to give it a little extra weight down there at the bottom. And we're going to put our paper clip, or we're going to tape a coin, or add some kind of weight to the bottom, just like this. That's the bottom done. And then we're going to fold our wings over. So I'm going to take this wing, and I'm going to fold it towards me, like this. I'm going to go to the other wing, I'm going to fold it away from me, like this. So they should be going in two different directions. And then you have a paper helicopter. So once you get your flying machine built, your very last step is to test it. You're going to hold it by the bottom and you're going to throw it like a dart or a paper airplane. Just kind of pitch it like a baseball. And watch it flutter. Play around with your design, experiment with it. Make the wings longer, shorter, change the shape, add more weight. Really see how you can adjust how it flies. Make sure you post a picture of your work to our Class Art Gallery so we can see what you've made. Or even just post a video of it. Show us what it looks like in action. We'd love to see what you've built.